to a new world of gods and monsters.
He's alive!
Here's Johnny.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Oh, I'm telling you, brother, it's a frightful sight. See what goes on Halloween night.
Hey, everybody. This is something that we're going to start doing every year, I hope. For as long as I'm alive, at least. This is the Why We Love Horror Trivia free-for-all. And it's a very special year. It's something that we're going to do around my birthday every year. We're a little beyond my birthday this year, but it's fine. But it's even extra special this year because as we took over the Horror League from Nerd Entertainment Network, I was the horror champion in that league. And so basically, I'm vacating that title. So there's a chance that someone tonight could be the new Why We Love Horror Trivia inaugural champion, or it could just have a number one contenders match. More on that as we go in. I'm joined today by the loveliest hosts of Why We Love Horror, Mike Hanley, Melissa Woody. How are you guys doing today?
Doing great. How about you?
We are going to read a shit ton of horror questions to self-professed horror fans. Unless we have something else to say, we could just bring these dudes in. We just go for it. So the unlucky man who drew number one, Mr. Jacob Cameron. We'll talk to him briefly. Jacob, how you been doing?
Doing good. Feel like Shawn Michaels in the 1995 Royal Rumble entering at number one. So just my luck. But you know what? If I'm in this for a short time, I'm going to be in it for a good time because I love me some horror. When John offered me a spot in this league and in this match, I was like, yeah, say when, and I'm here. So here I am, and I'm ready.
All right, and the man who drew number two, I guess if you're Shawn Michaels, I don't know who the other guy was in that match, but it's Chad Webb, the non-Shawn Michaels guy, not Marty Jannetty, but some other guy who was there for a while.
The British Bulldog.
Is it the British Bulldog? You're the British Bulldog, Chad. How do you feel about that?
I'm feeling okay. I'm just trying to hang in here. I know there's a lot of great horror minds. I liken myself to be one, but I know. My horror is not as wide of a breadth as some other people in the league. So excited to see what I can do, but not going to hang my head if I go out pretty early.
And a man who probably would have answered that wrestling trivia question correctly and most horror trivia questions correctly. Austin Pez Howell is also here, the number three man on the board.
Well,
how do you feel about Pez?
I'll make a Royal Rumble reference for you. The only man to ever win at number three, the greatest Royal Rumble of all time, 1992, the Nature Boy Ric Flair going 60 minutes and winning the WWF title and the Royal Rumble in 1992. So maybe I could do the same. Maybe that's
62 minutes. 62 minutes to be exact.
I said over 60. I said over 60.
Yeah. So much wrestling trivia on Why We Love Horror tonight, and Casey dropping some knowledge.
Rey Mysterio also won at number one, 2006.
We don't mention that other guy.
Is Mr. Brandon Dunlap? He's here, listening to all these great wrestling tidbits, expanding his knowledge.
Absolutely, Brandon, expanding knowledge every day. I'm doing fine up until I found out I was up against Austin and Chad and Jacob. So. I'm here to have fun. I love horror. I know they love horror. I'm super excited to be a part of this, and it's going to be fun.
All right. And to round out our first table, it is someone who's burst on this scene, knows a ton about horror, loves horror, our friend from south of the border, Mr. Eric Ibarra-Moreno. How you doing, sir?
Doing fine. Rey Mysterio won for number two. Was I your last defense, John, or did you have another one after me?
You are another what?
Where was I the last defense of your hard title?
Yeah, you're the last one. You're the final victim. So unless I come back, you have a road back to the empty title. You can take it for yourself. All right.
Sure, I'm excited to be here. I don't think anyone has ever won from number 5, so let's see how it goes.
That being said, we're going to go over the rules real quick. Every round has 6 questions. There's going to be 4 1-point questions. Then you're going to get a 2-point plot synopsis question. And then there's a 4-point question, which is a little more difficult. And, I don't expect you to get it. But 10 points each round. The person with the least amount of points each round or persons will drop out, and we'll bring in people to replace the empty spots. 15 seconds each question. Any questions from you guys before we get started?
I'm sorry. Did you mention repeats or no? I'm sorry.
You can each get 1 repeat per round. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha.
I just want to say one thing, Chad. Your cat is adorable.
Thank you.
That being said, Let's start with question number 1. What is the name of Dr. Frankenstein's assistant in 1931's Frankenstein? I saw this not too long ago, and I thought this would make for a great question, so I asked it. Anyway, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pez, since you're on the left, I'll ask you first.
I think it's pronounced Igor.
And Chad?
Oh, I actually said Victor.
And Jacob?
It's not Igor, I guessed Clive.
And Brandon?
I thought it was Igor as well.
And Eric?
I also thought it was Igor as well.
No, Igor doesn't come until later. His name in the original is Fritz. Fritz.
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay.
I knew it wasn't Igor, so.
Yeah, I knew that either, but I couldn't come up with Fritz.
Yeah, I see one thing I came up with. All right.
All right, question number 2. Bored in the House by Tyga plays over an unreleased TikTok draft in what movie? Do y'all like TikTok?
We love TikTok here at Why We Love Horror.
Yeah.
We are not exactly 12-year-old kids, but we are trying.
I will take my one repeat for this, please. Can I repeat? Can you repeat the question?
Sure thing. Bored in the House by Tyga plays over an unreleased TikTok draft in what movie?
I can't sing it for you because I would give it away.
That's good.
I definitely am channeling my inner child on the video store TikTok.
Oh yeah, been killing it on the TikTok.
It's fun.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Chad this time.
I don't know. I just wrote host.
And Jacob?
I guessed Megan.
And Brandon?
I did bodies.
Eric?
I also did bodies.
And Pez?
I just said Scream 6.
That is the scene where Pete Davidson slits his own throat. That is bodies.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I hate that movie. The movie sucks. Fuck that movie.
I liked it. I'm Gen Z. I like that movie.
It was all
Move
right.
on to question number 3. Who plays the titular character in Ma?
Not to be confused with other movies that sound similar to that movie. We need this titular character.
Melissa John, have you ever been titular characters?
I can be anytime I want. I just go on YouTube and I'm the titular character in
Wow.
a show.
I don't think so. I was named after a song though called Melissa, so maybe, kind of. I don't know.
By the Allman Brothers?
Yes.
I love that song.
I was named after my father because he's boring. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll start with Jacob this time.
Don't let me drink alone. Octavia Spencer.
Brandon?
I can't top that, but Octavia Spencer.
And Eric?
Not even gonna try. Octavia Spencer.
And Pez?
I forgot her name. I can see her, but I forgot her.
And Chad?
Octavia Spencer.
Octavia Spencer is correct.
It's fun playing while it lasted, guys. That sounds good. Ric Flair going the distance this time.
Back over to me. Both You're Next and Unfriended feature scenes with people getting killed with what specific kitchen appliance? And not a fun way to go, I guess, really. I don't know. Is there ever a fun way to go, though? I don't know. Who knows?
Probably not.
Yeah, true. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to start with Brandon this time.
I put a blender.
And Eric.
I don't know. I guess she's a grader.
And Pez.
I remember a blender in Your Next. I hope that's right.
And Chad.
Yeah, same here. Blender.
And Jacob.
Knife.
Blender is correct.
Okay, your next question, it's going to be a plot synopsis. A washed-up musician teams up with a teacher and a kids show personality to protect young children from a sudden outbreak of zombies. Name that movie.
I don't know if you guys have seen this movie, Why We Love Horror folks, but it's a unexpected banger, and I'll talk about it after we say what movie it is.
I agree.
Agreed.
And
Can I get a repeat, please?
yes, you can.
Sure. Repeat it again. Plot synopsis. A washed-up musician teams up with a teacher and a kids show personality to protect young children from a sudden outbreak of zombies. Name that movie.
In testing, it kind of sounded like another movie, but it's definitely not the movie it sounds like, just so you know. We'll go down 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Eric.
I couldn't even come up with a guess.
And Pez.
Cooties?
That's the movie it sounds like. It's not that movie. Chad.
It's not? Are you serious?
I'm serious.
The zombies? Are you serious?
I swear it's not. There's no washed-up musician or kid show personality in that movie.
I scribbled really quickly 28 days later, and I know it's wrong.
And Jacob.
Anna and the Apocalypse.
And Brandon.
I think I'm wrong. Army of the Dead.
No, this is the Lupita Nyong'o and Josh Gad banger, Little Monsters. Josh Gad.
Never watched it. All right.
Definitely watch it.
It sure sounds like cooties, John.
They are
teachers and
well,
students.
In cooties, they're not protecting children from zombies. The children are the zombies.
Yeah. Okay.
Some
That's
of the
fair.
children are zombies, some are not, but okay. All right, that's fine. I'll take the loss.
Final question of the round. Your hard question for this round. Name any member of the True Knot besides Rosa Hat, Crow Daddy, Snakebite Andy, or Grandpa Flick as seen in Doctor.
I had fun, guys. All right, I'll be out. And
I'm sorry, I didn't catch the end of that question.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
apologize.
I'll give you a repeat. It's fine. Name any member of the True Knot besides Rosa Hat, Crow Daddy, Snakebite Andy, or Grandpa Flick as seen in Doctor Sleep.
Guys, there's 5 other members.
No, it's just Rose the Hat. It's just Rose the Hat. That's it. Yeah.
I'm too distracted being hypnotized by Rose the Hat. I don't know the rest.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pez, did you not write anything?
Fun while it lasted.
Chad, your answer.
Yeah, it said grizzled old man.
No, that's Grandpa Flick. Jacob.
Is he?
Brandon.
I got nothing.
And Eric.
Yeah, same. I didn't write anything.
Well, you could have chosen from Apron Annie, Barry the Chunk, Silent Saray, Diesel Doug, or Short Eddie. With that,
I wouldn't have gotten any of that.
It is the end of round 1. Unfortunately, Pez, you're not leaving alone. Jacob also has only 1. So we're going to say goodbye to both of them, and we'll bring in our next members. So I'm going to give Chad a minute to call his wife.
Wife is breaking up a cat fight briefly, and she will be here in 5. 4,
Bye, guys.
3.
Jacob, Pez, see you guys next time.
Bye.
Number 6, Carrie Webb. Carrie, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing well. All right. And our number 7 did not show up, so we are going to skip our number 7. We're going to bring in our number 8 contestant. It is the devil himself, straight from New Zealand. Malcolm.
Oh my God.
Hey, Malcolm.
How's it going, Malcolm?
What's up, buddy?
So I don't know if you've heard the rules, but you're going to get 4 1-point questions, a 2-point plot synopsis, and a 4-point difficult question. With that being said, any questions before we begin round 2? No. Okay, then we'll start with question number 1. What is the mascot of Blissfield High School in Freaky?
I'm gonna have to.
She's not looking it up. She's going to take care of a baby.
I'm not gonna.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Eric since he's the leftmost person.
I don't know. I put a Spartan. I don't remember.
And Brandon.
I couldn't remember the mascot on there, so I put a devil.
And Chad.
I think he was the butcher, so maybe it's the butcher is the mascot.
Carrie, do you have an answer?
I do not have an answer. I don't know that one anyway.
And Malcolm.
I put Red Devil as well.
No, they are the Blissfield Beavers. The Beavers.
Ah, I was going to put
that's
Beaver.
right,
She's the mascot.
She's the mascot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dang,
I was going to put
alright.
Beaver, but I mixed it up with ECA.
Oh.
Beaver. There is both of those.
The woodchuck.
Yeah, it's a
All right,
with
all
the same
right.
thing.
All right, question number 2. What late Oscar-winning special effects master directed Pumpkinhead? This is actually one that's still on my watch list.
Really? You haven't seen Pumpkinhead?
No, but the effects look
Definitely check
awesome.
it out.
Yes.
And this, I mean, and once you watch the first one, watch the rest of them.
Oh, of course, there's more.
Dude.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
God.
We're gonna start with Brandon on this one,
Nothing. I know I'm going to know it as soon as you say it, but
and Chad,
I'm really bad with my effects artist. I just wrote Roger Corman.
and Kelly,
I said Rick Baker. But that's okay.
and Malcolm.
I also said Rick Baker.
All good guesses, and Eric.
I put John Dykstra, but I'm pretty sure it's the American Werewolf in London guy.
It is Stan Winston, director.
oh,
Never mind.
okay.
We move on to your third question. What state serves as the setting for the Blair Witch Project?
Did this movie scare you the first time you saw it?
Well, I mean, I think somebody spoiled the thing for me that it's not real. So once I knew that I wasn't really watching found footage, I was like, oh, this isn't that scary. That if it's not real.
Yeah.
Most movies aren't real, John.
Well, I don't know, man. Have you seen Cannibal Holocaust? That was like it really happened. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll start with Chad
I believe it's the state that I'm currently in, Maryland.
and Carrie
Yeah, this movie scared me because we live in Maryland.
and Malcolm
Well, that's good. I also put Maryland.
and Eric
I don't know. I put New Hampshire.
and Brandon.
That's what I put too. I knew it was somewhere in that area. I put New Hampshire.
Yeah. Yeah, that-
It is in Maryland. Yes, that is correct.
Yeah.
Your fourth question.
yeah, I knew it was East Coast, but I didn't know where.
Give me a second while I scroll over to your fourth question in round 2 because I was messing around with my document. Your fourth question. How many years passed between Sissy Spacek playing Carrie and Chloe Grace Moretz playing Carrie?
Oh, come on.
Oh.
This is probably the only movie release dates question you're going to get. I'm sorry you guys are the ones that had to get it.
And math.
In
luck.
math.
Good luck.
I will give you guys 5 extra seconds because I'm nice. I did have somebody in testing have both years of both movies incorrect and still got the right answer. So there's hope for everybody. Just
Okay.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to start with Carrie this time.
Okay. I said 27.
And Malcolm.
10 years off, as I'm pretty sure it's 37.
And
yeah.
Eric.
I also put 37.
And Brandon.
I put longer than that. I put 52.
And Chad.
I think I got the original release year wrong. I said 29 years.
All you guys that said 37 are correct.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was
Oh,
totally
yeah.
messing up. 27 would be
Yeah.
in the 90s.
I went 2003, not 2013. Okay.
Okay, your
27
next
will be
question.
2003. Sorry.
No, you're good. Okay, next question is going to be another plot synopsis. I got to get stuck with all those questions. Yay. A young couple looking for the perfect home finds themselves trapped in a mysterious labyrinth-like neighborhood of identical houses. Name that movie.
Oh,
This
God.
is another movie I just saw this year. And, weird.
Oh, yeah. Definitely weird.
Oh.
I do like a good labyrinth.
Yeah. It's
Or labyrinth-like things.
It's a very strange labyrinth-like movie. But actually, if you like labyrinth-like movies, Dave Made a Maze, I recommend. 5.
Yes, very good.
3, 2, and 1. So that's question 5. We're on Malcolm.
I thought the title one is it Vivarium?
And Eric.
I don't know. I put the Night House.
And Brandon.
If I'm wrong, I'm very close. But Verinium.
Verinium. Chad?
Verinium.
I'm not even sure if this is a horror movie. I said Suburbicon.
That is a movie. And
It is
Carrie.
movie.
I said vivarium.
Vivarium.
Yes.
Carrie and Malcolm pulling Vivarium. That is correct.
Okay.
I knew I was close.
I can picture the poster, but I didn't know the movie.
And your final question for the round, for your hard question. What serial killer nickname does Jack give himself in the house that Jack built?
Can I get a repeat of that question?
Yeah. What serial killer nickname does Jack give himself in the house that Jack built?
You have to have been willing to sit through this Lars von Trier movie. Then you have to have been paying attention during this Lars von Trier movie. Then you have to have remembered facts from this Lars von Trier movie. It's a lot to ask in person.
Yes, I would agree.
With that being said, 5. I hope so too. 3, 2, and 1. We'll start back with Eric
I don't know. I put blackjack.
and Brandon
I think it's a wrap for me, guys. Crazy 8.
and Chad
Said the Ripper, like Jack the Ripper.
and Carrie.
Blank board. You lost me at that first step.
And Malcolm.
Jack the Ripper.
No, he goes by Mr. Sophistication. With that being said, Brandon is correct. We do have to say goodbye to Brandon, but Brandon, we will see you in the league. We know, so we'll see
It's
you
been
before
fun,
you-
guys. I'll be around. Stream team all the way, guys.
All right, later, Brandon.
Bye, guys.
If only there were more Scream questions, he would have.
God bless movie release dates. That's my jam.
The next person on our list coming in all the way from across the pond and some land, Mr. Luis Boos. Luis, how you doing today?
So I'm good.
Luis.
How are you doing?
It is 5 o'clock in the morning in Germany, I'm sure, but we were
No,
ready
it's
to rock
1:30. 1:30. It's
So
not
the
that
gym.
wow.
All right. With that being said, round 3. We're going to start round 3. Your first question in round number 3. Actually, Mike, do you want to switch Melissa and I so she doesn't have to ask the plot synopsis questions again?
It's all good. I was just kind of kidding.
Okay, no problem. Your first question in round 3 then. What relation is Christy to Katie in Paranormal Activity 2?
I'll just give you a hard time. John wrote all these questions, so I amazing stuff.
And I didn't duplicate a movie one time, so you're not going to hear. If you're like, "Oh, I hate the house that Jack built," good. You're not going to hear it again. It's fine. You never hear another Jack built question. Right now, we want to know what does this one girl call the other girl? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It looks like Malcolm cycled up to be the first person. So, Malcolm, what you got?
I'll put niece.
Niece. Okay, Eric.
I don't know. I put aunt niece, but I in that order, I guess. Yeah.
That's fine. Chad
I erased sister and put mother, so we'll see if that was a mistake.
and Carrie
I said niece.
and Louise.
I also said niece.
They're sisters. They are sisters.
Ah, shit.
I haven't seen that one. Never
All
seen
right.
a paranormal one.
It's been a long time.
Question number 2. Who has directed the most installments of the Saw franchise? I'm due for a rewatch on
What is
these.
that name?
Someone knows. I don't think somebody knows the answer.
I don't. I don't.
I'm gonna mute us.
That's right. That's right. I don't mind that. Not even that loud. But let's see if you guys know the answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Eric this time.
I put Lee Wanell. Just because.
And Chad.
I also put the other obvious not right answer, James Wan.
And Carrie.
No, I didn't have it.
Luis.
I don't know if it's correct. Darren Lynn Bousman.
And Malcolm.
I put Lewa now.
Darren Lynn Bousman directed 4 of those things. So that is correct.
We move on to your third question. What job does Madison's biological mother have in Malignant?
Oh, this movie rules.
Yeah. You know what? I just love anytime Zoe Bell shows up, I just love it.
I love Malignant. I was hoping something will come up.
So let's see what that lady did in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chad.
I just said doctor.
And Carrie.
I want to say she was like a tour guide.
And Luis.
Yeah, I said museum guide because she wasn't the fucking thing, the guide.
Malcolm.
The question was, what country does the actress Zoe Bell come from? I didn't know, but I put stunt woman.
Yeah, I also said tour guide, but yeah.
I'm going to give tour and museum guide both correct because she is doing a tour of the Seattle Underground, so she's a guide. Yeah, tour guide.
Yeah.
Your fourth question. What actor plays Victor Crowley's father, Thomas Crowley, in the Hatchet franchise?
This is another one I need to watch because Bill always talks about it. Sorry, Bill.
Bill
I've not watched it yet.
Cariola has specifically said this movie fucks.
Yes.
So,
It does.
I will get around to it.
It's they're like 90-ish minutes, but they fly. It feels like 20 minutes. 5,
Yeah. Love
4,
that.
3, 2, 1. We'll start with Carrie.
No idea.
Luis.
I guess Kane Hodder. I think he's somewhere in those movies.
And Malcolm.
I know Kane Hodder's in the movie.
And Eric.
I put Tony Todd.
And Chad.
I put another horror guy, Kevin Bacon.
It is kind of a trick question. Kane Hodder plays Victor and Thomas, so he plays both. He plays both.
That's awesome. All right, your next question is going to be another plot synopsis. A wicked sorcerer tries to sacrifice a group of people inside his house with the intention of using their vitality to keep his wife alive. Name that movie.
Not much to say about this movie. I'll say afterwards. 5, 4.
I get a repeat of that.
Sure. All right, once again. A wicked sorcerer tries to sacrifice a group of people inside his house with the intention of using their vitality to keep his wife alive.
Got a lot of viewers. Hey, thanks for hanging in there, everybody. But what weird freaking movie with a horrible production is this? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're down to Luis.
I guess House of the Devil.
And Malcolm.
I know I'm wrong and put The Haunting.
And Eric.
No, I didn't put anything.
Chad.
House of the Devil sounds like it could be it. I wrote Halloween Town.
And Carrie.
Malcolm and I are thinking similarly. I put The Haunting too.
This is that forgotten 80s classic Spookies, which is actually 2 movies jammed into one. That is the plot of Spookies after they mashed it together.
No.
And we move on to your final question of the round. What's the name of the movie Pearl goes to see that the projectionist gives her a frame of the film from in Pearl?
Oh, come on. You know I love this movie.
I know Melissa would dunk this for 4. I know that for a fact.
I would hope so, but you know.
I knew I should have watched this movie just before we did this.
Well, like I said, good news. If you don't like Pearl, Pearl's not coming back. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't like Pearl, but if you don't like Pearl, there's no more Pearl questions after this. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Malcolm.
I just thought it'd be so meta if the movie was X.
Wow, a time traveling movie. Eric.
I love Pearl, but I don't know. I put In and Out.
And Chad.
I'm definitely out this round anyways. I wrote The Farmer's Daughters. I was on the same way as Malcolm.
Carrie.
I didn't have anything.
And Luis.
Yeah, nothing. Blackboard.
The movie she goes to see it's a little musical movie called The Palace Follies. The Palace Follies is the movie she goes to see.
I was thinking about the porn one.
Hey.
I don't think that movie has a name. That's just one of those underground porno movies they're showing there. With that being said, Chad is right. We will say goodbye to Chad, but we're going to leave Carrie on camera, so we're not going to get rid of them. And we'll go to the next person on our list. Mr. Alec Miller will be the next person coming in. Alec, how you doing this evening?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good.
All right. That being said, I'll just give you a quick rundown of the rules. You're going to get 4 1-point questions, a 2-point plot synopsis, and a 4-point difficult question. With that being said, your first question in round 4, what is Wen doing when Leonard first approaches her in Knock at the Cabin? And, Dave Bautista, American Treasure. American Treasure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's fantastic. I've not seen this yet. Does anyone actually? Never mind. Go ahead.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've maintained Malcolm in the first position. So, Malcolm, what's Wen doing?
I also haven't seen, so I've just put dancing.
Eric?
Collecting grasshoppers.
And Carrie?
Yeah, it's like catching grasshoppers.
And Luis?
I don't know. I said swimming.
And Alec?
But catching bugs.
I will accept catching bugs. She is catching grasshoppers specifically, but catching bugs is good enough for me.
I agree, Austin.
All right, your next question. What 2016 movie features supporting performances from Jenna Malone, Christina Hendricks, and Keanu Reeves?
What a cast.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, this is going. I mean, let me knock on wood. This ain't going so bad so far.
Yeah, it's going well. I'm a little bit of a zombie. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I am exhausted.
I had a decent Father's Day. I made my son submit a few times. It was good.
Okay.
Like I still got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll start with Eric.
I don't know. I put Flatliners.
And Carrie.
I don't have it, but whatever it is, I want to see it.
You should definitely see it. Luis.
The movie is awesome. The Neon Demon.
And Alec.
I didn't have anything.
And Malcolm.
I need to be watched. I didn't like as much as the others. The Neon Demon.
Neon Demon is correct.
I didn't know Keanu Reeves was it.
Yeah, he's like a sleazy hotel guy. He's like in it for 5 minutes or something.
It's playing against type.
We move on to question number 3. If we can assume she's dead, how does Esther die at the end of Orphan?
See, I was very careful. In case they make a sequel, you can't come after me because I said, if we assume she's dead. I haven't seen the movie, but I did answer a trivia question about it last night without knowing. So that was good.
Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Or was it 2 nights ago? I don't know. JP can correct me. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll start with Carrie this time.
I haven't seen this. I said stabbed.
And Luis.
She drowns.
And Alec.
I put that on fire.
Malcolm.
I didn't get it.
And Eric.
I also put drown.
She drowns or freezes to death because she falls through the ice in the lake and you see her to the bottom. So I would have accepted either. Your fourth question. Who plays the titular character in the original The Stepfather? And I believe he's in the sequel too, but he's definitely the guy in the original. I can tell you that much.
Correct.
Have you ever been a stepfather?
Not yet. And the way my life is going, I don't, unless something really tragic happens to my wife, I think I'm okay in this department. Not that there's anything wrong with stepfathers, but I think I'm going to be a regular dad, my whole life.
I haven't either. So
I have not either.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Luis.
I don't know why this name popped into my head. Willem Fichtner?
He would have been awesome. Alec.
I don't have anything.
Malcolm.
I just skipped over to England.
Eric.
I don't know when this came out, so I put Vincent Price.
And Carrie.
Terry O'Quinn.
Terry O'Quinn. Yes, John Locke from Lost.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, moving into question number 5, plot synopsis. A young woman voluntarily commits to a mental institution where she is confronted by her greatest fear. But is it real or a product of her delusion? Sorry for butchering that. Name that movie.
This is another movie. That is that.
I can confirm it exists.
Yeah, it definitely exists. There we go. But what movie is it? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll start with let's see, we're through 5. Alec.
I just wrote Insane for some reason.
So close. Malcolm.
Yes.
I didn't get it.
Eric.
That's what Unsane is about?
That is exactly what Unsane is about. Carrie.
I didn't know.
I know what it is now. I think it's Gotham, but that's not what I wrote. I put
Intervention, right?
Unsane.
Yes, this is Steven Soderbergh's Unsane. Shot on Malcolm. Yes.
And we move on to your hard question for the round. What is the name of the possessed board game the girls play in Annabelle Comes Home?
A real board game, actually. As a board game, former board game seller on eBay, I can confirm this game really does exist. Real game.
Interesting.
Yes. You understand. Okay, I understand you're upset by the board game. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're back over to Malcolm.
Is it the very real board game of Jumanji 2, Electric Boogaloo?
Eric.
I was going to put Jumanji as a joke, but I put Shoots and Ladders just because.
And Carrie.
Oh, I also put Shoots and Ladders.
Possessed Shoots and Ladders. Luis.
Nothing.
And Alec.
I don't have anything either.
It's Feely Mealy by Milton Bradley. That being said, I have Alec and Malcolm both at 1, so we're going to say goodbye to both of them right now. So I will remove them, and I'll bring in our next 2 competitors. Some say this dude is the guy to beat. So, here he is, Mason Media himself, Mr. Steve Mason. Steve, how you doing today?
I'm doing all right, but I've been following along, and I gotta say, man, these questions are they're questions. So
yeah,
let's see if I got.
Welcome to the new league, Steve.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the challenge.
And our next competitor, hailing all the way from their house, it is Adelaide Spence. What's
If
up,
I don't
Adelaide?
get out in one round, y'all fucked up.
All right, we'll recap the rules one quick time. You're going to get 4 1-point questions, a 2-point plot synopsis, and a 4-point hard question. So we're going into round number 5. In what movie will you find a cult called the Children of the New Dawn?
Have you ever been in a cult?
I did that Columbia House thing where you get 8 CDs for a penny. And they really.
I sold Herbalife. I've been in a cult.
All right. Where are we going to find that cult in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Luis.
Mandy.
And Eric.
Yeah, Mandy.
Carrie.
Mandy.
And Steve.
I don't know. I put House of the Devil. I don't got it.
And Spence.
Children of the Corn.
Mandy, that Nicolas Cage blockbuster, is correct.
I want to thank
Yeah,
Carrie
and-
because I know that because of her.
To answer Aaron's question, I believe we're on 11. Is that right?
We got to be around there somewhere. I think, yeah, I'm going to be messaging Aaron soon.
Okay, we're around 11. I don't know. Okay, question number 2. Who originally voiced the ginger dead man in the movie of the same name?
This is a question, everybody. Either you know it or you don't. Some will know, some will be shocked. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Eric, who voiced the ginger dead man?
I don't know. He likes to voice his sorts of creeps. I put Brad Dourif.
Not a bad guess. Carrie.
Yeah, total guess. I said Robert Englund.
That would have been great too. Steve.
Gary Busey.
And Spence.
Is Mark Hamill cheap?
I don't think he was that cheap. Luis.
I had no idea, so I kind of hoped that it would be Tony Todd because that would be
The one person that definitely was cheap enough, Steve said, Gary Busey voices the Ginger Ghost.
Oh shit.
We'll move on to your third question. How many friends are in the group at the start of the cave exploration in The Descent?
This movie is scary. Like, it scares me.
I like claustrophobia is like one of the real fears I have, kind of. So this movie, like some of the shots really like mess with me.
Yeah, like I would never do this ever.
Yeah, I don't know if I probably would like to go into a cave, but the second I have to crawl through something that's small, I'd be like, I'm gonna go this way, and you guys can go that way. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carrie, how many ladies?
I said 5.
Steve?
I said 6.
And Spence?
4.
And Luis?
I also said 6.
And Eric?
I also said 5.
There are 6. 6. Count them 6 when that go into that cave. How many come out? Depends what country you live in, apparently. Your next question: what 1999 horror movie won an Oscar for art direction?
Yes.
Oh, we got a Spence question. I did surprisingly mix a few Oscar questions in here.
Nice.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to start with Steve.
6 Sense.
And Spence.
On the board. Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah.
All right. Luis.
I said The Haunting.
Eric.
Yeah, I forgot Sleepy Hollow. I put The Haunting too.
And Carrie.
Yeah, I also put The Sixth Sense.
Spence is right. Sleepy Hollow on that.
Yeah.
I'm taking one of y'all out with me.
All right, question number 5, plot synopsis. In an isolated Oregon town, a middle school teacher and her sheriff brother become embroiled with her enigmatic student whose dark secrets lead to terrifying encounters with an ancestral creature. Name that movie.
Melissa, thank you for reading all of that text. That is
Yeah, this is kind of killing me.
Not all of them.
But I'm making it through. Reading's hard.
Oh, well, what movie is that? Oh, you do get a repeat if you want Melissa to read all that stuff again. 5,
No.
4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Spence.
I put The Exorcism of Emily Rose.
And Luis.
Nothing.
Eric.
I was going to ask for a repeat, but I didn't want to be a dick, so I didn't.
No, be big, it's cool. Carrie.
I said The Hole in the Ground, and that's wrong.
And Steve.
Antlers.
Antlers is correct.
I saw that in theaters. Forgot about it.
You forgot about Jesse Clemens' great performance as the sheriff?
We move on to your hard question for the round. In Megan, what does Megan stand for?
Yeah, it was a great game, guys.
Don't make fun of how I speak, okay? Sorry if I said it wrong.
I gotta get some more people to get in this chat. Let's see here. All right, let me I'm gonna send the code out to some more folks. But what does Megan stand for? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're back up at the start with Luis.
Yeah, no clue.
Eric.
I put Model 3, great at nurturing.
That's not necessarily close, but you're closer probably than most people would get. Carrie.
I don't have it.
Steve.
I got moving, engineering, glowing Android nerve system.
And Spence.
Model 3 General Android - normal.
Oh my God, you're so close, Spence. It is Model 3, because the E is a 3. Generative Android. Model 3.
So the end's that's fucked up.
The AN is Android. The AN is Android. With that being said,
I'm out.
We're going to have to wait for some more people to get into the chat, but we are going to say goodbye to Kerry, Spence, and Eric this round.
Sorry, there was not just question I had.
Sleepy Hollow.
Good job, guys. Have
If
fun.
that Oscars question wasn't in there, Spence would have gone by himself. But unfortunately, don't want to remove him. All right. So we're just waiting for. But one of the people who's coming in is here already, Mr. Aaron J. Aaron.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Hi, Luis. Hi, Mike. Hi, Melissa.
Hey.
Hi, John.
Hello.
That's everybody here. I'm
Hey,
just
I'm
kidding.
gonna-
Hi, Steve. Happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
No, it wasn't just to you. That was everybody. Especially Mike, Mr. DVD. Happy Father's Day.
If I was a father, I'd say thank you.
Obviously, look at his letterbox. He clearly has children.
They're neglected children if they exist. We're just gonna wait for two more people to join the chat.
Okay, I was like, I can kill more time if you need me to.
Yeah, no, keep by all means, Aaron. Like I said,
Yeah.
Aaron says I'm the only person that says this. Aaron J. Brooks, funniest man in the community. 100%.
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
His unique
Melissa
style.
might say that too. Melissa laughs at a lot of my stuff too, and Mike. Honestly, like
He's like a young, he's like a young Mark Maron.
This is a pretty positive Aaron J. room, if there is such a thing in this
Yeah.
community.
Like even when I met you in real life, like you're funny.
Yeah, I mean, let me tell you, I really don't translate well offline. Like, you know, a lot of people- But yeah, I haven't heard any of the questions yet, but except the Megan question, which I did not know. That movie sucks. So if you think it's good, you're wrong. I
It's
don't.
fun.
You could ask me what the answer is now, and it went Model 3, generation, Android, normal. No, that was no.
That being said, we do have our next contestants here coming in next. Jordan Pierce Owens, there he is.
Howdy ho.
And
Wait,
Mr. Brandon Briggs. How you guys doing?
Hey.
All right. So we'll go over the rules again. You know, you're going to get 4 1-point questions. You're going to get a 2-point plot synopsis question, and you'll get a 4-point hard question for a possible total of 10 points. But that
Who
being
else,
said,
Aaron?
we're going into round number 6, and here we go. What kind of store does Vicente's mother own in The Skin I Live In? Some of you I know have seen this movie, so some of you should get this right.
Or just certain scenes.
And you each get 1 repeat per round if you need it. But I need to know, what do they sell in that store in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1? Aaron.
I crossed out mannequins because that'd be weird. I went with clothes.
And Steve.
I didn't put down the items. I put it's like a beauty shop.
And Luis.
Yeah, I'm completely wrong. I guess the butcher shop.
And JPO.
Shoes.
And Shannon.
I just guess clothing.
Clothing is correct.
Yeah,
Dresses specifically, but clothing is correct.
Shoes is clothing.
All right, question number 2. Throughout all movies in the Hellraiser franchise, how many times has Doug Bradley played Pinhead?
This includes straight to video.
Well, obviously. Otherwise, we're asking about like. Never mind.
Yes, how many?
That franchise was rough.
Yeah.
The worse he got, the worse the movies got as well. It was definitely a sliding scale. Mike gave all
He's
these.
fantastic in Wrong Turn 5.
Yeah, Mike gave all these like 5 stars probably.
They murdered him at Black Craft Wrestling. You should watch that, John.
Steve, how many times did he play Pinhead?
7.
And Luis.
Yeah, scratched out 7 and wrote 5.
And JPO.
7.
And Shannon.
I said 8.
And Aaron.
7. Try 8. I went with 7. That's a Little Rascals reference.
One of you is right. He played it 8 times. Shannon got it 8. He played
See,
it.
try 8. Try 8. It was right.
Basically everything but the last one, right?
No, there's like 3 of them. He's not the there's 2 after.
Oh, he's missing.
There's like a million of them. You think?
We move on to your third question. In either version of Funny Games, Peter and Paul come to the house under the pretense of asking to borrow what food item?
What do those guys want? I know what they want. What do they say they want? I gotta say that movie's way better than I thought it would be. It's great though. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Louise, what did they ask for?
Eggs.
JPO?
Eggs.
And Shannon?
I just said a cup of sugar.
Aaron?
I went with the Miley Cyrus joke. I can buy myself flour.
And Steve?
Eggs.
They do ask for eggs. That is correct.
Yeah, I want that.
Your fourth question. Who plays the titular role in Creep and Creep 2? Who dat Creep?
I gotta say, these questions are right up my alley. I can't even blame the questions when I get out. Like, I like all these movies so far. Congratulations on asking about good movies my round.
Oh, you're welcome.
If you want to see a movie with eggs, check out Pink Flamingos.
Oh boy.
No. JPO.
Mark Duplass.
And Shannon.
Yeah, Mark Duplass.
And Aaron.
Mark Duplass.
Steve.
Mark Duplass.
And Luis.
Mark Duplass.
Mark Duplass is correct.
All right, question number 5, plot synopsis. Margaret's life is in order. She is capable, disciplined, and successful. Everything is under control until David returns. That is carrying with him the horrors of Margaret's past. Name that movie.
Dun, dun, dun.
Sucks for Margaret.
Yeah, Margaret. Big fan of Margaret.
It's gonna be a quick one.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll start with Shannon this time.
Resurrection.
And Aaron?
Dead and Buried. That's a movie I always pass on the Shuddered streaming service. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna watch it.
Steve?
Resurrection.
And Luis?
Resurrection.
You got a resurrection question wrong.
And JPO?
I don't even know what that is. I said Tyler Perry's Boo.
Oh, it's Rebecca Hall.
Yeah.
It is Resurrection. It is Resurrection.
And your hard question for the round. What is the name of the devil-like character the Dumas family has to deal with in Ready or Not?
Not really.
What's been the over-under for people that have gotten these hard ones right?
I'm confused. I thought they
the
all
over-under's at a 1.5 point. So
Yeah.
It's meant to be like a Hail Mary to spoil some stuff. They're hard.
They've all been hard.
It's meant to fill in time.
Do that. All right. 5.
Don't forget, it's INCUBROOKS on Letterboxd, guys.
We're back up to Aaron.
Check out Barry.
Great show.
It's really good.
Steve, go ahead.
Is his name Toby?
I think that's Paranormal Activity. Luis.
It's Hazel.
JPO.
Beals.
Close, but not right. Shannon.
DeMarcus.
His name is Mr. LaBelle. Mr. LaBelle.
Obviously.
AKA Beals.
Yeah, Little Beals. With that being said, we have to say goodbye to Aaron and JPO.
Oh my god, I got eliminated.
This was fun for 5 minutes, Aaron.
Yeah, it was really another quickie with JPO and Aaron. You never get sick of seeing those on camera.
Hey, we tried our best. Love you guys. Good luck, everybody.
Later, guys.
Man.
Bye.
We are waiting for one more contestant to join us, but until then, let's bring in our next person who's on deck. Oh, Mr. Dylan Van Dyne. Dylan, how you doing today?
Ah, shit.
Doing all right. How are you guys?
Doing pretty good. Cool. The one person who sent me the most. Oh, there he is. There he is. And Hunter Chambliss.
What's up, guys?
All right. So, like I say before every single round, you're going to get 4 1-point questions. Then you're going to get a 2-point plot synopsis question and a 4-point hard question. It's hard. I didn't expect anybody to get them, but if you get them, you're going to get handsomely rewarded. All right? That being said, we're going into round number 7. Your first question, what U.S. state serves as the setting for The Love Witch?
Oh, I love this movie.
It's fun. I had fun watching The Love Witch.
It is all vibes, and I'm here for it.
That's one way to describe it. It definitely is vibes.
Repeat the question, please.
Sure, that is Hunter's repeat for the round. What U.S. state serves as the setting for The Love Witch? I'm gonna send out some more invites. Let's get some answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Start with Shannon.
I said Massachusetts.
And Steve.
I said Washington.
And Luis.
I said California.
And Dylan.
I'm meaning to watch this. I said Michigan.
And Hunter.
Massachusetts.
Luis is correct. It takes place in California.
Nice.
Next.
All right, question number 2. Name the subtitle to either sequel of From Dusk Till Dawn.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll start with Steve.
The Hangman's Daughter.
And Luis.
Yeah, I didn't pull it.
Dylan.
I said From Dawn Till Dusk.
That's when vampires die. Hunter.
Nothing.
And Shannon.
Texas Blood Money.
Texas Blood Money and The Hangman's Daughter are the 2 acceptable answers. That's correct.
We move on to your third question. Who directed 1992's Candyman?
Love this movie. So good.
Yeah.
And I liked the sequel, or like the remake.
The remake? Yeah, the sequel, maybe not so much. But the remake, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Are not good. The remake is okay.
I meant the remake.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll start with Luis.
Bernard Rose.
And Dylan.
Bernard Rose.
And Hunter.
Bernard Rose.
And Shannon.
Bernard Rose.
And Steve.
Bernard Rose.
Bernard Rose. Is that the first clean sweep we've had?
That might be.
Holy shit. All right. Question number 4. How is Asami killed at the end of Audition?
Whew, this movie.
This movie's rough.
If you walk into it blind, which is the only way to do, you're going to be in for a bad time. Holy shit, that back move. Yeah, but spoiler alert, she does die, and I want to know how in 5. 4,
Repeat.
All right. How is Asami killed at the end of Audition?
Yeah, this is the one movie where like I walked in blind. It was like, oh, this is what this movie is.
What did you make me watch?
5.
Yeah, pretty
4,
much.
3, 2, and 1. We are on Dylan.
I can't remember. I said shot.
And Hunter.
I said beheaded.
And Shannon.
I said falls downstairs.
And Steve.
Broken neck falling downstairs.
That's incredibly specific. And Luis.
Yeah, pushed down the stairs.
Yeah, falls down the stairs, breaks her neck is correct.
Yeah.
All right. Question number 5, plot synopsis. Nearly a year after a botched job, a hitman takes a new assignment with the promise of a big payoff for 3 killings. What starts off as an easy task soon unravels, sending the killer into the heart of darkness. Name that movie.
I think I've sent out almost all the invites, so
Sweet.
we getting there. And then whoever shows up when they show up, they show up. That's it. I will accept people just jumping into the chat.
Sweet.
5, 4, 3.
Sorry, I'm gonna make you repeat that one once.
Oh boy. Okay. All right, here's it again. Nearly a year after a botched job, a hitman takes a new assignment with the promise of a big payoff for 3 killings. What starts off as an easy task soon unravels, sending the killer into the heart of darkness.
That's enough time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Hunter.
Nothing.
And Shannon.
Kill list.
And Steve.
Kill list.
And Luis.
Kill list.
And Dylan.
Nope.
All right, kill list is correct.
And we move on to your hard question for the round. Who are the 2 winners of the betting pool in the Cabin in the Woods?
I'll give a little bit of lenience on one of the answers, but I do need both of them. I'll even give 5 extra seconds because deep cut. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Shannon.
Shaggy and Daphne.
Steve.
I put the janitor and Janet.
And Luis.
I don't know. Didn't have it.
And Dylan.
I put the stoner in the other one.
And Hunter.
I said the cleaning crew and the tech team.
A lot of people are kind of close, but it is Ronald the intern and the maintenance team. They split the pool. With that being said, I have Dylan and Hunter both with 1 point, so we're going to say goodbye to both of them and bring in 2 new competitors. The next gentleman who joined was no stranger to this community. I am shocked to see him here, though. Boatman, what the hell are you doing here, man?
Yo.
Hello.
Trivia. I decided to play.
All right.
Yay.
And another one of the last competitors to join us, Jordan, Danger Huffman. Jordan, how you doing today?
Oh.
Did he say
Audio issues on Jordan's end.
We can't hear you, but that's okay.
You know what? Mics work better when you turn them on.
There you go. Well, how are you doing?
Pro tip. Oh, I'm doing great, man. I'm ready to go 0 for 5. Let's do this shit.
All right, so just the rules one more time. You're going to get 4 1-point questions. And then you're going to get a 2-point plot synopsis question. And then you get a 4-point very difficult question. So with that being said, we're going into round number 8. Your first question. What college sport does Haley participate in crawl? And it's definitely a sport. There were fans. They're cheering. They love it.
And let's make sure to have hands on screen, everybody that's here.
Just like the background.
Put your hands on the background. 5, 4.
I'm pretending I'm at an ICP concert.
Let's start with Steve.
Lacrosse.
And Luis.
Lacrosse.
And Boat.
Oh, I said swimming.
And Shannon.
I said swimming.
And Jordan.
I said field hockey.
She's a swimmer. Yes.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
That's how she can get away from the alligators, because she swims.
All right, question number 2. Who plays David's neighbor Norton in The Mist?
This guy, right?
Yeah, this guy.
Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, who is that guy? In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Luis.
Yeah, I didn't have it.
Caleb.
Andre Brower.
And Shannon.
Andre Brower.
And Jordan.
Didn't get it.
And Steve.
Toby Jones.
Andre Brower, Captain Ray Holt himself, plays the member, I guess.
We move on to your third question. What is the name of the somnambulist in Dr. Somnambulist in Dr. Caligari's show in the cabinet of Dr. Caligari?
I'll reread that.
Can I? Yeah.
What is the name of the somnambulist in Dr. Caligari's show in the cabinet of Dr. Caligari?
That's a word. Like, wow. That's a
Fancy
lot
word.
of. It's a lot of consonants.
Yeah, the funny thing is
together.
that's the medical term for sleepwalking. This dude doesn't sleepwalk. It's a misnomer at one star. Bullshit. But yeah, what's that dude's name? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Caleb.
Dr. Caligari.
What a trick question if that was true. Shannon.
I said Fritz.
And Jordan.
Mr. Jones.
And Steve.
Zombie.
And Luis.
Hypnos.
His name is Caesar or Cesare, however you want to pronounce it.
Caesar Jones.
Caesar Jones. They don't give a last name, unfortunately. Your fourth question. Who directed The Night House and 2022's Hellraiser? All right, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're down to Shannon.
David Brummer.
And Jordan.
Les Craven.
His nephew. Steve.
Agnes Breckner.
And Luis.
David Bruckner.
And Bo.
I said Mike Flanagan.
David Bruckner.
Yeah.
All right, question number 5, plot synopsis. In an abandoned house in upstate New York, murder investigators uncover hours of footage showing decades of a serial killer's work. Name that movie.
I don't want to give any hints. There's enough hints in that synopsis because I had to change a lot of words in that synopsis to take title of the movie out of it.
I need to repeat on that one.
Sure. All right, plot synopsis. In an abandoned house in upstate New York, murder investigators uncover hours of footage showing decades of a serial killer's work. That'd be terrifying to encounter.
Yeah, it's mad creepy, as the kids say. It's mad sus. This movie. 5.
Oh boy.
4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Jordan.
It's Bring It On, All or Nothing.
Steve.
The Poughkeepsie Tapes.
And Luis.
The Poughkeepsie Tapes.
And Boat.
I said Sinister.
And Shannon.
I said the Poughkeepsie Tapes.
The Poughkeepsie Tapes is correct.
And we move on to your hard question for the round. What popular horror film includes a scene where the main character is reading a manual entitled Booby Traps and Improvised Anti-Personnel Devices?
Can I get a repeat on that?
Yeah. What popular horror film includes a scene where the main character is reading a manual entitled Booby Traps and Improvised Anti-Personnel Devices?
I gotta say, I love this question.
Yeah.
I do too.
And
I know what it is, but I don't think I got it right.
It'll all make sense.
That's gonna bug me.
4, 3, 2, 1. Steve.
A Nightmare on Elm Street.
And Luis.
A Nightmare on Elm Street.
And Caleb.
Evil Dead 2.
And Shannon.
I said Scream 3.
And Jordan.
I was really hoping it was the Monster Squad.
A Nightmare on Elm Street is correct. That's the book that Nancy learned all her tricks from. That being said, we do have to say goodbye to Jordan, and we'll bring in our final competitor. So, Jordan, thank you for playing. And the man who drew the highest number is Big Business, Jeremy Potters. What's up, man?
Oh, shit.
You're muted, Jeremy.
Give me 1 sec. I forgot to grab my board.
That's necessary to play in this game. So we'll give you a minute. We're going on to big.
Dude, I really thought I was gonna go all for 5 for those questions. Holy shit! Luckily I got those 2. My God.
Real one.
All right, your first question in round number 9. In Raw, what weapon does Justine's sister Alexia use to murder Adrian before she partially eats him?
What a journey of events.
How did we get here? Is what I would if I woke up in that bed. Like, how did we get here? But yeah, it's lying on the ground next to his body. What is it? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Steve.
Ball.
And Luis.
I gotta be real with you. I think I don't have the word for it, but it's like the fucking for ski running, the fucking stick that you use.
I said a chainsaw.
And Shannon.
I said a meat cleaver.
And Jeremy.
I also said a meat cleaver.
Yeah, Luis is right. We just call it a skiing pole. It's a ski pole. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure.
Hey, I understand translating things from German to English, back to German, back to English. Yeah, it's fine. The Google Translate answer works with us.
Question number 2. What is the subtitle to the second Ginger Snaps film?
These girls and their werewolves.
It's awesome. It's a great metaphor of female puberty, like we just talked about on the lure.
Yeah, if you love a bunch of references to menstruation, Ginger Snaps, check it out. It's there. It's right there.
It's awesome.
I don't mind it. 5, 4. I'm an adult. 3, 2, 1. Luis.
Silver bullets. I don't know.
And Caleb.
I said Blood Moon.
And Shannon.
I said Ginger Snaps Back.
And Jeremy.
I said the Pack.
And Steve.
Emily's Revenge.
Well, Shannon, you gave the title of the third movie. Unfortunately, the second movie is Ginger Snaps Unleashed.
Unleashed. We move on to your third question. What is the nickname given to the alien life form that is discovered in life?
He's a rambunctious fella. Causes a lot of damage. But they give him a name. What is the name? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Caleb.
Remember when everyone thought this was going to be a Venom movie?
And Shannon.
Bob.
And Jeremy.
Calvin.
And Steve.
Terry.
And Luis.
John.
Jeremy pulling it out. Calvin. His name is Calvin.
They gave it a human name?
Yeah.
He's named after Calvin Coolidge.
Not even the best Calvin. And Hobbs. It's the best Calvin.
Your fourth question. Who plays the town undertaker, who's revealed to be an alien in The Dead Don't Die? This movie made me sad in a sad way, but it was right. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll start with Shannon.
I said Tom Waits.
Who's in it? Jeremy.
Yeah, I have no idea. I said Lance Henriksen.
And Steve.
Is it Bill Murray?
And Luis.
Tilda Swinton.
And Caleb.
I said Steve Buscemi.
Tilda Swinton is correct.
Okay, question number 5, plot synopsis. A woman wakes in a cryogenic chamber with no recollection. I'm going to start over, sorry. Okay, a woman wakes in a cryogenic chamber with no recollection of how she got there. As her life support depletes, she must rebuild her memory to find a way out of her nightmare. Sorry about that.
That's fine. You did it. You made it. If anyone wants repeats, direct them right at Melissa.
No, there's been so many for me. God.
I haven't heard your husband yell, "What the hell are you doing?" once, so you're good.
Well, I'm in the basement. You can't hear me.
5, 4.
Sorry to be the dick. Repeat.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I can do it if you want.
Please.
Yeah. A woman wakes in a cryogenic chamber with no recollection of how she got there. As her life support depletes, she must rebuild her memory to find a way out of her nightmare.
That cryogenic just
Cryogenic.
it's like hard for me to say.
That's fine. Now we know. Mike, for Why We Love Horror, we need more cryogenic horror movies.
No.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll start with Jeremy.
I have no clue. I said iced.
And Steve.
Life Force.
And Luis.
Is that Alexandra Aja's Oxygen?
And Boat.
I'm just making up titles at this point. So it's the Frozen Death.
And Shannon.
I'm really loving this round. I went with Underwater.
It is Alexandra Aja's Oxygen. That is correct.
And we move on to your hard question for the round. What is the name of the character who is revealed to have spiked the drinks in Climax?
Oh, this movie. It's so great.
Yeah. I love dancing. I love drugs. I love kids getting electrocuted. It has everything.
Yeah, it's chaos.
Let's go to what it lasted.
But there is a character that's supposed to be a. They're having too much fun, Charlie Murphy. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Steve.
I'm out with this one. I put Lawrence.
And Luis.
Was her name Lulu?
And Caleb.
I said Max.
Great guess. Shannon.
Well, it's been a pleasure. I went with Alexia.
And Jeremy.
Calvin?
her name is Psyche. And with that, we are going to have to say goodbye to Caleb, Steve, and Shannon. And we're going to be going to our finals with Jeremy and Luis.
Oh,
hi guys.
Awesome.
See you guys.
Good game.
Which
guys.
means, guys, I don't know if you guys are playing in the league or just playing in the free-for-all, but the winner of this match, since if Steve had won, he would have won the title outright because he's the number one contender to my title. But since he's not going to win, you guys, whoever wins, can either play Steve for the title or you're allowed to designate somebody if you don't want to play for the title. But you'll have the opportunity to play for the inaugural Why We Love Horror Trivia title as we move in to round number 10. Who plays the billionaire owner of the research facility, Jack Morris, in The Meg?
Oh, this movie was so much fun watching in the theaters with my friend. This was a great movie theater experience.
Just all the people that are in this movie, and you're like, all right, okay. Hey, yeah, the Meg is bad. I mean, whatever. It's fine to above average. I give it that. I didn't hate it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jeremy.
You ready for the next one? Rainn Wilson.
And Luis.
Yeah, Dermot Mulroney.
It is Rainn Wilson.
Yeah.
All right. Question number 2. In what movie and its sequel will you find a company known as the Minos Corporation? Did I say that right?
The Minos Corporation.
Minos. Sorry.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Luis.
What is this? Some kind of tournament of champions? Escape room?
And Jeremy.
Shit. Yeah, escape room.
Escape room is correct.
And your third question. What was the last horror movie to win Best Makeup at the Oscars?
Another Oscars question, I promised. Too bad Spence is in here. Yeah, Spence is back. Something's flooding.
Yeah, again, I'm in the basement, and I think my husband flushed the toilet upstairs.
At least he's regular. And Jeremy.
Oh shoot! I was going to ask for a repeat. I didn't hear it.
Oh, no, you can do a repeat. No problem. I'll give you a repeat.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mike.
What? So let me find it again. What was the last horror movie to win Best Makeup at the Oscars?
Yeah, I'm in an unfinished basement, so you can hear a lot of things that are happening upstairs. So apologies.
I'm in a finished basement. You hear a lot of things happening upstairs. So that doesn't matter. Even if you finish it, it doesn't change anything. 5, 4,
Good to know.
3, 2, 1. We're back over to Jeremy.
The Wolfman.
And Luis.
Yeah, Midsommar is wrong.
The Wolfman is correct. 2010's The Wolfman winning Best Makeup. Your fourth question. What specific type of animal purifies the waters underneath the manor in A Cure for Wellness? I'm not saying a word, but there's a funny thing I always say when I think of this question.
Okay.
That's correct. Yes, the Benicio del Toro one.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, what was a horror movie that was like aware? Like, I don't know. That has makeup.
5, 4, 3. Most of them. 2 and
Yeah.
Luis
Eels.
and Jeremy.
Mermaids.
Eels is correct. And if you've seen any of the ads for A Cure for Wellness, there's a lot of fucking eels in that shit.
All right. Question number 5. Plot synopsis. A teenage girl and her younger brother must survive a wild 24 hours during which a mass hysteria of unknown origin causes parents to turn violently against their own children. Sorry, I added a word. But
That's okay. Hey, it didn't change. It didn't change what happens in the movie. That is still what happens in the movie. I think they're both locked in, so we'll just go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jeremy.
Mom and Dad.
And Luis.
Mom and Dad.
Yeah, another Nick Cage banger. Mom and Dad.
Yeah.
Here's where we're at. We're at the hard question. If you both get it wrong, Jeremy wins. If Luis gets it right, Luis is going to win. If Jeremy gets it right, Jeremy's going to win. So best of luck, guys.
Oh, boy.
So for your hard question, what is the name of Amelia and Samuel's dog in the Babadook?
The dog makes a guest appearance in the book. It's crazy. Look, what's the dog's name? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. For all the marbles, Luis, what do you got?
Max.
And Jeremy.
Calvin.
And your winner, when we'll determine what he will do with his number 1 contendership. Big business, Jeremy Potter's. The dog's name is Bugsy, so you're both wrong. But Bugsy is the name of the dog.
Good job, man.
We only
Thanks,
got
man.
halfway through
Yeah.
the question. All right. That being
See what
said,
happens when you come in last and you're unprepared? Yeah.
so Jeremy, I mean, let's just cut through the suspense. Do you want to play for the horror title?
Yeah. I mean, of
All right.
course.
So you'll be playing Steve for probably the next few weeks for the.
What am I going to? Am I going to give it to somebody? That's horrible. Nobody does that.
What'd you say?
I said nobody's going to give it away.
Yeah, no, I gave it away to whoever's going to win it. So whoever wins that match between you and Steve will be the new champion. So we'll set that up. I'll set up that room. You can join the league, all that stuff. Luis, you've been in this for a while. I think you were number like 8 or 9, and you hung here through almost the entire thing. So that's a feat. And I believe, did you join the league as well?
I did, yeah.
All right, so we're going to see more of you. People should be afraid of you. People are already afraid of Steve, but lots of hitters are in this league now. I'm excited, and if you guys are watching, there's 8 people watching. So what we're going to be doing, and then Mike will be there every Thursday night. Every Thursday night at 9, we're going to try to go live with a match between 2 people in the league. So one of those live matches will be Jeremy and Steve for the title. In the meantime, we'll hook up a few in the interim and get some up there for you. Until next time, though, thank you for watching. I'm John Moore. That's my last name. That's Melissa Woody. That's Mike Hanley. For Jeremy Potters, Luis Boos, everybody else who played today, thank you. And this has been Why We Love Horror Trivia.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Why, she wouldn't even harm a fly. Hurry back. Be sure to bring your death certificate.